You're listening to Beauty, Strength, and Dominance, the official podcast of Lingerie Fighting Championships. And now, here's your host, Michael Larkin.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another edition of Beauty, Strength, and Dominance, the official LFC Lingerie Fighting Championships podcast. My name is Mike Larkin, and joining me today, you saw her as a referee at LFC 44 Underground Knockouts in Wales, the one, the only Miss Saskia Sharman. Saskia, it's a pleasure to have you back. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Thank you for inviting me back.
Oh, it's an absolute pleasure. First and foremost, y'all, like we've said, if you've not checked out LFC 44 Underground Knockouts, really showcasing what the LFC can do when we're internationally wise, it's one of those things where I look at it from a stance like this. Everybody showed up and showed out, and we'll start with you on this, my friend, because you, not just being the great referee that you are, because you had a lot of great stuff happen within this fight and in these bouts, but we got to put over the referee costume, man. You look fabulous.
Thank you. Yeah, it was great. I loved it. I loved the outfit that I had. And yeah, I made it my own. Added a bit of red to it and a bit of fierce fire to it. And yeah, I loved it.
It was one of those things, too, where I look at it like this. Everybody from the representation of their presentation to where we are. Also to the fact that, like you mentioned, adding the red to it, I think it added a nice little to the presentation, like the sneakers, like the ref outfit, the red. It really came in handy. And knowing your style and how you work within the Dom life and everything that you do from the session side of things, you really encompass what you're about and who you really stand as a being. So it definitely played off and was portrayed very well.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Now, from being the referee at this, before we even get into the bouts and really showcase what you got into, how did it feel first time experience, number one, and number two, being in Wales, being in the UK, LFC really showing up from stateside to the international side, like I mentioned. How did it feel, not only just going into this, but my goodness gracious, just the roar of the crowd. The crowd was hot all night.
The crowd were great. Yeah, really hyped up, really excited for it. Yeah, the atmosphere was great. Yeah, just everything. A really, really wonderful experience.
I look at it like this. If you've not checked out Saskia on social media, which you should, you were very, very adamant on this is one of the best experiences that you had of 2025. And I got to say right now, I hope in 2026 or whenever LFC does come back to the UK because y'all treated us so well. And number two, one of the best atmospheres ever. We got to give love to the UK on that, including yourself. So thank you, man. Now, one of the things that really was great about this event is you did your damn thing, not only from the referee presentation, but you got in there. You took no shit. You were standing on business. One of the bouts we definitely have to talk about first because I've had her on the show, and she really went in depth on how she felt. Man, you got Delilah and Riley Jade. Oh my goodness gracious. These two went at it. It was fierce. You had to pull Goth Delilah off. You had to separate them. We saw Goth Delilah spit on Riley at the end of the bout. You were up in the mix. Can we talk about this hectic encounter? Because my God,
we can, yes.
Riley Jade is tickling her. She's tickling her. Now listen, if you've never felt like it's ticklish, it's tough for you. Got the clinch. She's taking the back.
Goth Delilah almost going for a standing arm triangle there.
She's rolled her over, and I feel like Delilah was almost rocked when she hit the ground right there. Riley Jade doing a great job. She's got the back. She's landing the shot. She's elbowing the shoulder. Let's see if she can lock the submission in this moment.
And almost got her in a bow and arrow choke there. How are you doing that without a gi?
You know, look, the referee's looking closely. I think she's going to get the tap. She's got the tap. Kalas is finished. It's all over. Tyler is giving her a spanking. She said, I'm giving you the spanking during the fight and the spanking after the fight. The referee has to drag her off. Riley Jade takes advantage of the situation and gets some stamps in herself. Riley Jade said, I'm going to beat you like your mama didn't. Woo! The referee has her work really cut out for her tonight. The referee needs to be careful. Oh, just as she left.
And I think she just spit in her face.
Listen, Delilah is having a tough day.
Yeah, those ladies, blimey, having to separate them. Yeah, they were fiery. Yes, very difficult to separate them. Goth Delilah, my goodness. Now, she hates losing. I know that. And yeah, she put up a real fight.
I mean, I look at it from a stance like this, knowing how got Delilah was from the previous bout. She gets the victory over Gypsy Mac, and then she's in here with Riley Jade. One thing that she specified, and you saw it, and you can also agree, not only does she not like losing, but she doesn't like to be tickled. I mean, when you get tickled, come on now.
She wasn't happy about that at all. Yeah, quite funny. But dirty tactics, I think they call that, don't they? Tickling.
The chicanery and the shenanigans, but I think one that really stands up to me is like you were also in the intense bout of having to pull apart Danny Moe and Ray Lynn, because these two, they took off their gloves, they started going bare knuckle on us. Man, that one, even from start to finish, you had to separate Danny Moe and Ray Lynn.
Is on skate. Oh! Double knockout! Double knockout! Bobby, I don't think they're getting up. I don't think they're getting up. Ray Lynn's on her knees. She's getting to the cage.
And the gloves are coming off here for Ray Lynn.
Ray Lynn's taking off the gloves. Danny Moe's taking off the gloves.
We are going bare knuckle into the third round.
Listen, we went from MMA to BKFC. Oh!
This was a match and now it is a fight.
Yeah, all right, hand to the face. And the referee tries to step in. The referee gets pushed away. Big elbows to the belly. Both fighters are turning on the referee.
And these women did not know they'd be fighting until they saw the promotional poster. But they know they're fighting now. They are.
Yeah, another pair of feisty ladies. Yeah, they didn't want to stop. They could have carried on fighting the whole night, I think. Long after the bell would have gone. They would have carried on for hours.
Absolutely. And I mean, for everyone that wrestled and everybody that fought on this particular night, one thing that really stood out to me as well, like you got to see the main event of Bella Inc. and Jolene the Valkyrie Hex, both women. It turned out into a draw. They both went to sleep. They were both done. And then they wanted to keep going after that. Another one that you really...
They wanted to carry on as well.
She passes the guard. She gets the inverted triangle.
Ends up in a scissors chokehold.
Squeezing with the thighs.
Jolene Hex almost wearing Bella Inc. like a gas mask.
Listen, you see Jolene's face. She's going red. She's going red. I don't know if she can breathe. They're both in the same submission. Bella's struggling. Jolene's struggling. The referee's keeping a close eye onto it. Bobby, I'll be honest, we might see the first double submission for the first time. Look, they're both out. They're both out. I just said it. We are going to see the first double submission. They both choked each other out at the same time.
And they say thick thighs save lives, but that is not the case tonight here in Cardiff.
It's not the case tonight.
But Bella Inc. doesn't know, and she's still going.
Yeah, she thinks the fight's still going on. She thinks the fight's still happening.
They want to fight. We want to see it.
It looks as if the announcer was about to come in to call the fight, and then they opened the cage, then they closed the cage, the announcer went out.
They didn't want it to end, so they could have carried on.
It's one of those things, Saskia, where I look at it from a stance like this. Not only did you have the experience, but we got to see all of these bouts. For you, knowing what you did, and we see a lot of referees that come in there, and, they're very apprehensive at first. They're kind of just like, but you really fit into it like a nail and glove. Like, you did not take no shit. I think that was probably the best mindset you had going into this, especially being the Sessions wrestler that you are and really getting in the mix in your own right.
Yeah, so I've never refereed like that before at a show, and I just knew that this was my one chance to to do it big and make an impact and do it right. So I wanted to. So yeah, did it 100% and got stuck in as well.
Well, I will say this. We were very happy to see not only you, but so many of the great ladies that fought. If you've not, like I mentioned, if you've not checked out LFC 44 Underground Knockouts, whether it's the LFCfights.com official VIP section or MMA TV Live in the UK, it's an experience. And I got to say, not only having you as a big part of that experience, but another thing I have to mention is one of the girls that did fight previously on LFC 43 was your girl, Amber Phoenix. And if y'all have not checked these two out and showcasing how you both train, but she punched you in your gluteus maximus, so to speak. You put the video out, punches to the booty, man. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, my butt was used as a punch bag. Yeah, that was good fun.
Absolutely. And I think that's the best part about it, not only having fun and really just the chemistry between you two, but I think a lot of people don't realize, number one, how strong Amber is, but how number two, she packs a hell of a punch.
She does, and yeah, she's very strong. Yeah, really good. Very strong. She's got a strong punch, got big, strong biceps and shoulders. So, yes, another fierce lady.
I will say this. I think a lot of us are also ready, not only just to see you do what you do and continue to do what you do, Miss Saskia Sharman, but also at the same time, too, man. I do hope to see it not only as a referee, but maybe we get you in the ring next time we're in the UK, man. I'd love to see you fight and do your thing.
I would absolutely love to. That's my aim. If the LFC are coming back next year, I want to be fighting in that ring next year. But saying that, I would also love to referee again as well, because I get to be part of the whole show. When you're fighting, you're only in it for 10 minutes or so, 3 rounds. But I got to experience the whole show and be involved with the whole thing. So that was great. So yeah, I would like to fight, but I'd also like to be referee as well.
Well, I say, like I always say, the presentation is everything, and every little part and everybody in that presentation truly does matter. And I got to say, man, I have to ask you, we always talk about the Ellen lingerie, and much like this outfit that you got on here, ladies and gentlemen, my God, always fantastic when it comes to Miss Saskia Sharman. But what can we expect from the lingerie side even more? We saw the creativity with the referee. What can we expect from the lingerie, man? What are you thinking?
Again, it would be something red and black, probably with a bit of PVC or a bit of leather, fake leather, not real leather. I wouldn't wear that. But yeah, something very edgy, maybe a little bit gothic-y. Yeah, definitely red and black.
I mean, it definitely works, man. And I always say I give a shout out not only to the goth lifestyle, but the dom lifestyle. I think what's very cool about it, too, as well, is if you've not experienced it and it really gets people to expand their horizons, there's a lot that really comes into it. You don't realize the discipline side, the submissive side, the dom side. There's a lot of variables that really go into it.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And it's just such a lot of fun. It's great fun. I absolutely love it.
And I think for your side, too, you're kind of like a Jill of all trades because, like you mentioned, you would want to fight in LFC. You'd want to be a ref. You do everything from the session side and the dom side. But for you, I look at it like this. Not only are you doing that, but also from the personal trainer side, you give a lot of great advice. You have everybody stay positively proactive, and you really want people see shine and flourish, so to speak. You're really good on the advice on that front.
Yeah, I just think it's really important to look after yourselves. And some people just need a little bit of a kick up the ass just to get them moving and to get them going. But once they do and they realise how good it makes them feel, yeah, that's all it takes sometimes. Just a little bit of a kick to get people moving and to get them motivated.
And that's not always a bad thing. I've always looked at it like this with the videos that you post and who you are within your words and with your wisdom, so to speak. It's pretty much like saying, hey, get off your ass and do the damn thing in the bluntest of terms, but you're also providing that positive assurance and sexiness to it. So it's a nice little blend of who you are mixed with just overall words of empowerment, but also of aggression too. Like, hey, get yourself in check, so to speak.
Yeah, I don't tend to sugarcoat things. I'm quite direct and I'm quite to the point. And yeah, I will tell people to get up off their lazy asses and get moving and do something positive with their lives.
And I think it's the little things too. I think we don't even like realize and kind of tend to appreciate, because that stuff really does matter. I think what you have to realize within your life is it's all about moments and memories created and moments and memories yet to be created. So you want to be there not only for yourself, but for your family and your loved ones, but also at the same time to live up to that regime, live up to that journey, because the journey's worth taking. And I think you'll definitely see results.
Yeah, you will. Yeah, you will not put in the hard work and not get results. You're always going to see results if you work for it, but you won't get the results if you're sitting down and moaning about your miserable life and not doing anything to improve it.
Oh my goodness gracious! By even saying that, somebody cue the emo music. Somebody put on some
Yeah.
System of a Down, the loneliest day of my life. Hello. Oh man.
You're frightened now.
That's the thing too. You gave me just a mental image there, and
Yeah.
that stuff really. Oh my goodness gracious! But yeah, no. Look at the stuff like that. That really does put a lot to the heart and really does showcase why you are who you are. But also at the same time too, Miss Saskia Sharman, we also do got Christmas coming up. So as of this recording, folks, we will say Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, have a wonderful Happy New Year. What do you got? What do you got planned, man? What are we doing Christmas time here, Saskia?
Well, I just always look forward to having time off work. I've worked really hard this year. I haven't taken any time off. So I'm finished work this weekend. I've got a few personal trainer clients Monday and Tuesday next week, but then that's it. And I'm taking a good 2.5 weeks off work just to relax and wind down. And I'll just be at home with my two girls and my dog, going out for some nice walks, some dog walks, and lots of jujitsu. I'll be in the gym. So yeah, that's it really. Just simple things. I'm pretty boring really when I'm not doing wild, crazy things. I'm just at home being boring.
First of all, there's nothing wrong with boring, and nothing boring at that
No.
side of it. Family and everything is so important, and especially the dogs, man. You gotta love the animals.
Yeah, of course.
But no, I like that too, just because I mean sometimes y'all need to wind down with one another. It's Christmas time, take it all in. It's the holiday season, as they say. But also at the same time, too, you mentioned also something that's so pivotal. If y'all have not checked out, you've been on the grind with the sessions. I know you just finished up the sessions of the year. And then the BJJ side of things, man, you're constantly training. I've been seeing the BJJ classes. How they going?
They're going great. So I recently broke my toe. So that wiped me out for a good 4 5 weeks. I couldn't train, I couldn't do jiu-jitsu, but I've recently, last 2 or 3 weeks, I've started back at it again. And yeah, really enjoying it again. So yeah, next year my aim is to get my blue belt. So I'm going to work really hard at that. And yeah, I love it. Really, really do love it.
It's the discipline side, and also the fact too, like it's no joke, and also going to the blue belt really gets to really make you up the upper echelon of the jujitsu side of things. But I gotta ask you now, man, how the heck did you break your toe? Because first and foremost, there's nothing worse than a toe injury. What happened here?
Yeah, so I do lots of wrestling, I do jiu-jitsu, I go to the gym, I do all of this, I do all of that, and I broke my bloody toe stubbing it on the bed. Yeah, yeah, nothing wild or crazy. I just was in a rush, didn't have anything on my feet, and just turned round quickly to get out the door and just kind of went crashing into the wooden leg of the bed. And yeah, it was quite a nasty injury actually. Yeah, it wiped me out for a while. But yeah, it's just better now. I can still feel it a little bit. So this was 8 weeks ago, and I can still feel it a little bit, but it's a lot better. I'm able to train again.
Well, that is a plus first and foremost, that you're better than
Yes.
you can train. But yeah, just the spill that happens sometimes. I think a lot of people don't realize you take a nasty spill, and then you go whatever way that you turn and you twist, and something happens, and boom.
Yeah, it was just a clumsy, silly accident. That's all it was.
Well,
Yeah.
the main
Yeah, very
thing,
frustrating, but just one of these things that happened, unfortunately.
well, the main thing is that you are better, and we're glad to see you better on
Yes.
the streets. But I will say this about you, Saskia, man. I mean, I think 2026 is going to be a good year for all of us. And I will say this for those who are listening to this show and for those that have supported LFC. We all hope you have a happy new year. We got the LFC calendar coming out in 2026, which is going to be fun to see. Lots on the working on the LFC front. And for you, Miss Saskia Sharman, do you have any final words, not only to the LFC universe, but any good pearls of wisdom you'd like to give to the LFC universe?
Just if you want to do something in life, do it. Give it a go, try it, try your hardest. If it doesn't work out, doesn't matter, you haven't lost anything. If it does, then great. The world is your oyster, it can take you anywhere. So if you've got a dream and you want to do something, just get up off your lazy ass and get and do something about it and make it work.
Beautifully and eloquently said. And I will say that she will get you off your ass like she did got Delilah with Riley Jade. My God, woman. Throwing these women, dragging them. Oh, don't mess with Saskia Sharman. Let's go.
Yeah, don't.
Well, my dear friend, I will say this. It is always a pleasure talking to you, and it's always a pleasure just to look at your smiling face. I definitely will have you back on for round 3. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
And before we close this thing out, if y'all are not checking out Saskia on the Instagram front, the Twitter front, where can we follow you on the social, Saskia? The floor is yours.
So I'm on Insta, Saskia _Sharman_ or TikTok, Saskia Sharman.
Links will be in the description down below. Check out the flexing, check out the slamming, check out everything that is incorporated with Miss Saskia Sharman. And as I always say, folks, to end this show, like I mentioned, go to lfcfights.com or MMA TV UK Live for the LFC 44 Underground Knockouts event. As always, folks, life's an art form. We're all applying our crafts. Continue to apply your craft in amazing fashion. And much like the title of the show and my mindset, beauty, strength, and dominance, the 3 key elements that make women the work of art that they are. And Miss Saskia Sharman, I include you in those sentiments. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you so much for having me on, and happy holidays, as you say, and happy New Year.
Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and happy New Year, everybody.
Thank you. Bye.